glorious. What a day. I'm waiting for somebody to get here. Ah, I see someone, but I can't see who you are. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, Ruth. Greetings. Kimmy, hey there. Wait for a few more people to catch up with us. Come on. Hey, Lori. Hey, everybody. Amatista Juan, greetings. Hello, Kimmy. Hey, Carolyn. Hi. It's here. The thing we have been waiting on, at least the big solar storm is here. It has arrived. Hey, Yami Lee. Hey, Amatista. And we are all fine. I'm fine. Are you all fine? Yay. Okay. Hello, Lee. This is some fun stuff. Here, let's take a look. Uh-oh. I need to put on my do not disturb again. Okay. Hello, everybody. Super strong is right. Did you see my last live? We talked about that KP8 and the G4 geomagnetic storm. Wow, huh? Hey, Susan. Kelly. All right, y'all. Let's look here. Look at what I just posted. And I was playing on the old, it's here. 885 kilometers per second is how this storm was traveling. And apparently still is. Wow, huh? Oh, I'm just amazed. Coronal mass ejection arrival detected. Yepper. Huge, huge, huge. So here we are. And yes, Lori, lots going on today. Oh, she said she's still trying to catch up with all my live chats today. I know. I don't know if I've ever done this many. Thank you, Tammy Milliken. Says she likes my lion. Since you mentioned it. There he is. He is a tapestry, it's called, that was created on my online store that you can order in many different ways. You can order him on a bedspread or on a metal plate or canvas with frame. You name it. It's amazing how many textiles, and you can put it on wood. And so the original is an oil painting on canvas. And so I decided, well, I'm going to, since I sold the original, it was a commission piece. I love it so much, I wanted to have it in my house. So I had a tapestry done, and it covers my wall behind my little talking spot here. And I really enjoy it. But thank you very much. Okay. So much going on. I just am having trouble grasping 885 kilometers per second. That's just mind-blowing. Let's just do something really quick. I've been wanting to do this, and so let's just say 850 kilometers second to miles per hour. Let's see what we come up with. I can't even read that number, I don't think. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this one will actually do it. Okay, 850 kilometers per hour to miles per hour. That is that number right there. Yeah. Mercy. All right, now we know. It's a lot. Okay. How is everybody feeling? I mean, it's here. This is the hugest solar storm I think as far as speed and everything like that, it may be one of the very biggest I've ever seen. It's certainly the highest KP, and you know, to get to G4, I think one chart once said that, but it wasn't on the chart I was watching, and some people register things differently. How are y'all feeling? Talk to me. Let me change glasses. Let me change it to, okay. I have to get my glasses case open, which apparently is difficult right now. Okay, there. All right, see what you all are saying. Most people just showed up. Hey, Susan from the UK. Definitely felt the X-flare, flattened us. Well, yes, but that was yesterday, right? I don't know what day it was anymore. Oh my gosh, it's just overwhelming. Time has never had much meaning to me, and the more time passes, the less meaning it has. This is crazy. Today, the corona mass ejection arrived. Yeah. Friday. It was 2 days ago we had the X-flare. It was late at night. Yes, we really felt it though. But not as much as I felt some other, like M flares. Sean says, I'm all over the place, emotions and physical feelings hard to describe. Jamie says, today I haven't been so tired. Amanda says it's 8 a.m., got no sleep in New Zealand. Tammy says, pretty good, a little sleepy. I'm sitting outside enjoying the sunshine and birds. That sounds like a good plan. Lori, actually, it would be higher. It's 850 kilometers per second, not hour. Oh, yeah. Did you figure it? You write it in. Once again, that has numbers in it, you know, and I am an imbecile most of the time when it comes to numbers. It's okay. I'm smart in other ways. Yeah, I did miles per hour, so what? Would it be miles per second? Is that a thing? Huh. It doesn't give me an option for that. But let's see. No, not wants to advertise something to me. Oh well, you all figure it out for me, will you? I'm sure it'll be over 1,000,000 miles an hour. I feel certain. Piberius just woke up in New Zealand. The dawn was beautiful. Tasha says, I feel tired but extremely blessed. Carolyn, bit tired and achy. Jamie says, happy what you're showing us. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad. Sean, I'm losing time too. What happened to all the hours today? I'd say things are kind of scrambled right now. There is no telling how things are being registered with us. Wendy, yippee-ki-yo! Guess she's feeling pretty good. Ride 'em, cowboy, cowgirl. Okay. Lisa says tired and achy, but also kind of buzzing. It's weird. Carrie says, on Maui, just slept for 12 hours. Good for you. You probably processed all that downloaded info really well. Because while we're asleep is when they say we do it best. Okay. Milena says, I feel washed and empty. Best regards from Croatia. Hey, from Croatia. Welcome and so good to see you. Our global community here, our tribe. I love that. Rhonda said, felt dizzy earlier. Do you see? People are having less symptoms with this huge solar storm arriving than we do sometimes with this regular old M flares and stuff. Isn't that interesting? Maybe, you know, often, I think last time we had something like this, we had a whole barrage of M flares, and I'm kind of flushed, aren't I? We had a whole barrage of M flares, and then when we had an X flare, we were like, it's nothing. And I think we were being built up to be able to handle it. I think the same thing in this case. We were built up. You know, we're being built up and getting stronger and more tolerant. Therefore, it's not hitting us so hard. Sherry says, high-pitched, fuzzy humming in my ears. Just want to sleep. I wanted to sleep after our chat earlier, but I think I was just a little intoxicated from our heart-brain coherence meditation and wanted to just, I didn't do it though. I got caught up in the whole thing. All right. I am also hearing that sound like heavy equipment, a hum or rumble, especially in my left ear. And I've come to decide that is energies. I think that is energies coming in from wherever, you know, can't isolate it very well. But that is what it is, I'm pretty sure, when I hear it. Because we're often having a lot of solar activity and stuff happening. I don't hear it a lot. Sometimes months will pass before I hear it. But I've heard it now for probably, I'd say, 4 or 5 days. And it's always on the left side, which that says something. You should hear everything on both sides, but it doesn't happen that way. Also, we sometimes hear clicking or cricket sounds in one ear, not both. I really think something is trying to communicate with us when that happens, and not always what we want to hear, so always check it out and deal with it accordingly. Okay. What else? Amanda says, best sleep in a long while last night. Excellent. Good to hear it. Yay, good for you. Uh-oh, I just lost my place. Let's see what everybody's saying. You know, Carolyn, you said a bit tired and achy. When the solar storm was actually coming in, evidently, I had a pain in my shoulder. It's like deep. It wasn't strong. It was like a weird, I don't even know how to describe it. Then I felt it in my left hand. And then when I stood up, I noticed like my left hip had a funny, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know, a funny ache. But as I got up and moved around, all that dissipated. So I think this energy, when it comes in and it hits stuck places or places that are congested or not flowing like it could be, there can be a little pain. So as we move and breathe deeper and so forth, that energy moves on and the pain stops. So everyone is doing pretty well. How about that? I am glad to see that. Yeah, Amanda said best sleep in a long while last night. Been very zappy in the UK, so got on here and as expected, we're getting better and better at this, aren't we? We really are. We're getting where we can tell what's coming and when it's coming and what level it is. We're getting better and better. Peggy says, not as tired as I was before, but still head tired. Grounding and getting some sun. That sounds like a good plan. Lisa says, yes, with the fuzzy hummings as well. Lisa says, body vibration at night. So this is good. It's good to hear. Okay, Lisa says it got louder when we hit KP8. It must be the hum or rumble. Yes, it's ridiculously fast. Whatever. So did anybody look it up? I'm going to do it again. Try and do it right. We'll just say 850, though it's 880 something. Kilometers per second to miles per second. I've never heard of miles per second. Let's see if it'll work. Hold on, it's working on it. Threw me off of that one. It's taking me another direction. Ah, it's a chicken. It won't do it. I tell you, somebody needs to figure that for me and write it down. But like Lori said, let's just say it's ridiculously fast. Rosemary, yes, I'm sure it's safe to sit in the sun today. Probably a good thing. Oh, Chipper says hi. I don't know if you heard him. I see a heart, so you all must have heard it. Yes, I'd say be just fine, especially if you're grounded to the earth, like barefoot or touching a tree. Chipper. Well, come on. Come on. Are you going to come up? Tracy has a fuzzy humming too. Georgie, how are you doing? Good to see you. Karen says, feeling so much better than yesterday, vibing high, except sacrum seems looked up. Blocked up? Not sure what. Oh, Chipper boy. My goodness. See how big a boy he is? Isn't he beautiful? He's handsome. That's what we should say. Say hi to everybody. I wish he could see you and hear you. I think he knows you're out there. He can feel you, or he wouldn't come like he does. Did someone just put a heart up at you? Did you feel it, Chip? Okay. Now, let's see if we can get more done. Oh, Now I have fur up my nose. Okay. Locked up. That must be what you meant. Locked up. Georgie, did you just come on or is this earlier? Space weather is blowing the walls out, man. Hello, Elvira from Bulgaria. Feeling very good today. Even festive, LOL. She says, well, good for you in Bulgaria. So good to see you. I love our global tribe family. Peggy, are you thirsty with red cheeks? I think I'm just flushed. I'm excited. And it's warm up here. I'm in the upstairs still. But I've always tended to get the rosy cheeks when I'm excited. I used to stay this way when I was young. But I ain't young no more. I feel good. I think I'm just hyper. I've been drinking, so I should be fine. Nancy says I'm feeling so fatigued today. Okay, you're the first one really have seen that's feeling zapped big. So hopefully you will feel better very soon. Terry, hey Terry. Terry says not only vibrating from head to toe, but I hear a deep machine sound along with a high-pitched hum. Yes, yes. I think when we got big energies coming in, I think that's a big clue. Last night, I declare it sounded like it was coming from outside my window or in the house. And when I walked around the house, it was everywhere. That hum, rumble. I opened the door and walked out onto the deck. And it wasn't outside, but I still heard it. But there was no increase. Chipper. There was no increase in volume when I went outside, so clearly it was not from something outside. Ow! Hey! Don't you be using me as a pin cushion. You're about to fall off my tilted table. I'm not going to pet you anymore if you're going to act like that. Look at this little sometimes brat cat. Stretched out on my drawing table. Just like that makes a lot of sense. And then used me like a pincushion and pushed away on me. I think he's feeling spunky and energy. This is a very old drawing table. I guess you can see that. It's got all kinds of marks on it. Don't you do it. Okay. Oh, the tail is flipping. He's in a rascal mode. I think you better relocate, Chip, because I don't want you to misbehave in front of all these people. That would be bad. You would look like a jerk. And you're not a jerk. Not very often. Now, let me show you Sugar. Oh, there she is. She's in a little cubby hole in my bed between a bunch of pillows. Now there's a nice little cat. Okay. Chipper, you need to be sweet. And we'll pay attention to you then. Otherwise, you better just chill, boy. Okay. Alrighty. I don't think he knows what to do with himself. Yes, we were talking about that machine sound, that humming and roaring. A lot of us are feeling it and hearing it. Chipper. He acts like he's trying to reach out to me, and it's also, they know when it's 3 o'clock, that's their afternoon kitty meal. That's part of it too. Okay. Can someone please tell me time difference between where you are and where I am in Queensland, Australia, please? you can look it up. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, or EDT, and I put EST for Eastern Standard Time. So you can look it up that way. I'm on the same time as New York City. You know, on the world clock, it shows it often by major cities. So it's the same as New York City time. Okay. Mylene says, I get clicking in the left ear a lot. So I'm trying to talk to you, I think. Lisa says, if you hear a strange noise vibration, it's ships. There are thousands. I can see them. Oh, you don't mean in the ocean. Well, it'd be nice if you were here and you could look and see if you see them. Because if they're here, they're staying here. They've been here for days now. Wow. So you can see them. That's pretty cool. Wow. Jill, good morning from New Zealand. Hey there. Buonasera from Antoinetta. Greetings. Yosef, greetings. Wendy, yes, the sounds at night for months. The sounds, the hum, rumble. Okay, there is something I want to show you. Oh, Rebecca says, holy cow, this is intense. Your cheeks are all red. Yeah, they are. I was looking and noticing that. I look like one of my little figurines that I paint with the rosy cheeks. But I feel good. Okay, y'all. Let me open this up before I drag my iPhone down there. Let me get it in place. Get on the right page, so to speak. I want to show you one of the things we saw when we were looking at satellite earlier. Okay, ready? Remember us looking here, stereo ahead, and there, of course, is the sun, the white circle, and then the occluder that keeps, or occulter, whichever, it keeps the brightness of the sun from whiting out the camera on the satellite. We looked at this. Check that out. And it has a trail of something behind it. This one is interesting too. And that one. All of this happening about, earlier. Showing up here. Now, look at this. So I went a little bigger here. Look at the shape of it. Almost looks like a sailfish leaping. Okay, and this is where I was preparing to show it online. And then this we saw on stereo ahead earlier. Look at the shape. So I took it and compared it to this one, and I turned it on its side. It's not showing the whole thing. Hold on. There. I turned it on its side, and look at the shape. And I also flipped it, so it's in the same direction. Oops. Look at that. And that. This looks like the same thing to me. Could be. Sneeze. Oh my goodness. Almost sneezed. Dodged it. So that shape, and this one seems further behind the sun here, but it has that trail on it. And this one has a trail too. But it looks like it's coming out from the sun or past it, from behind it or something, and it hooks into a solar flare light. But when you turn it on its side, like so, and compare it to this, they look very similar. I wonder what we're looking at. I sort of think it might be some sort of a vessel, if you know what I mean, a ship or whatever. And, you know, that would have sounded crazy, really crazy in the past, but it's not sounding so crazy anymore to me. You know? Look here. This is SOHO satellite. This is that blast we saw earlier. And I was like, oh, shoot. Trying to get it to... There. Look at that shape. That looks like a ball shape. And another ball shape kind of behind it. And then all this. That was happening earlier today, and we were looking at it, that white coming out from behind the sun. We also have the Borg are here. You see a cube out there, and all of this debris, or whatever it is, shooting around the sun, and this very, very odd shape there. I wanted to point that out. And as you can see, we have still been in this radiation storm. Let's see if there was something else I wanted to show you. I guess that was enough. And let me just go back and give us a quick update to see what's happening here. We are now in a G2 moderate geomagnetic storm. We're not in G4 anymore. It's like once the storm arrived, some of these things dropped down. So it went from a G4 to a G2 and from a KP8 to a KP6. Still got aurora going to be happening in a lot of places, it looks like. Solar wind is high at 764.9 kilometers per second. We're still in strong storm conditions on the disturbance storm time index. And we're still in the S2 moderate solar radiation storm. So I'd say we're pretty caught up. And I think I am going to see if I can make myself sit down and relax instead of researching and studying and looking. I have trouble stopping when things are so exciting like this. I love this kind of thing. Today I've kind of pulled y'all along with me on some of my research, which I hope you didn't mind. Instead of looking it up, checking it out, making sure everything was whatever, and then approaching you. Today I just took you with me on a lot of them. I think that will do. I think we've covered quite enough, and the kitties are letting me know it's past their third meal time today. They eat small increments. They don't like a lot at once. And Chipper is back. And I love you all. And I really enjoyed spending time with you today and sharing in all that's happening. It's really exciting stuff. Let you see my lion in the background. This is called the tribal lion. And all the gemstones stand for all of the different people in the tribe. Each one of those was, well, hold on a minute. I'll show you a little. If it was the actual painting, it would be much more interesting to look at. This is on fabric because it's a print from my original work. All, yes, Chipper. Yes, we hear you. Each one of these was a painting in itself. And I had all kinds of gemstones and little globs of colored glass, and I learned a lot about drawing these. The hardest one was the pearl. I wanted to make it white, but pearls, if you make them all white, they don't look like pearls. So this was an undertaking, and I really enjoyed it. And each of the stones, the gems, stand for people in the tribe. So there he is, the lion of the tribe, the tribal lion. And I love you all. You have a beautiful, 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 wonderful rest of the day. Keep your electrolytes up. Drink lots of water. Eat if you need to. Sometimes when there's more energies, you may need to eat more to keep your body where it needs to be. I just had a slight cramp in my left back of my leg, so I'm probably running a little low in sodium. I tend to do that. And that also could have something to do with the flushed cheeks. So just take care of your wee little selves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to everyone around you. And avoid conflict today if you can. If you like conflict, we'll just indulge away, I guess. But it's not very high frequency. But it's all your choice. I remember someone got upset in the thread one time when I said avoid conflict. They said, why? What if I don't want to? What if I... I had to laugh. It was just kind of funny. We're interesting beings, aren't we? So do have a blessed time. Take some time to rest if you can. Take a nap if you can. Think beautiful thoughts and realize that this is amazing fodder or fuel for visualization and creating. And we are changing, and we are being aligned, and we're getting tougher and stronger all the time. This would have probably blown us back on our backs a year or two ago. So much, much love to you all. Mwah. Good day.